Welcome back guys. So in this part we are going to see how we can use the progress bar in Android. So start a new Android Studio project and name it as progress bar and hit next. Next, choose empty activity, hit next and finally hit finish. And here is our application. So let me first delete this text view and drag the progress bar. So by default it is circular. So let me drag this progress bar at the center of my screen on the top. So and let me drag another progress bar called horizontal progress bar just below this circular progress bar, and I want to fix the width of this progress bar. Okay, and now let me drag the buttons which is going to start this circular and horizontal progress bar. So let me name it as start circular progress bar, and its name ID is going to be start horizontal horizontal progress bar. And now let me quickly adjust it with again, so it is going to be like this and come up here as well. Okay, now whenever this button is clicked, this is going to start this circular progress bar, and whenever this button is clicked, this is going to start this horizontal progress bar. So let me go to the main activity.java class, and I need to create the object of two, and I need to create the two object bar of progress bar. So it is going to be progress bar circular, so it is going to be progress bar circular. Another one is progress bar horizontal. Okay, so I need to link this progress bar with our XML. So it is going to be find view by ID under ID dot. So let me see its IDs. So its ID is progress bar and its ID is progress bar 2. Okay, so it is going to be progress bar, and another one is find view by ID. It is going to be r.id dot progress bar 2, and I need to typecast both of these. Oops. So alt plus enter and alt plus enter to typecast this as well. Now whenever this button is clicked, we want to do something, right? So we also need to have the reference to this button. So they and their ID is button and button 2. So here we can specify the button objects as well. So button circular start, another one is button horizontal start, and again we need to link them. So it is going to be find view by ID r.id dot button and typecast this. Also for the button horizontal, we need to typecast this and link this r.id dot button 2, and we need to have some typecasting. Okay, and let's just specify the set on click listener on these buttons as set on click listener, and I'm going to pass the object. And also for the horizontal button, I'm going to pass the object as like this, and I want to implement the on click listener interface and override its abstract method called on click. And in here I'm going to perform the switch operation. So it is going to be v.getID, and in our case our id.button, and have our break statement here, and also under id.button 2, and have our break statement as well. And whenever the first button is clicked, this is going to run, and whenever the second button is clicked, this is going to run. Now we need to add one more property in our activity underscore main XML, and that is we need to specify the visibility as invisible for our both progress bar, and whenever this button is clicked we are going to make it visible. So for the circular one we just need to make it visible. So set visibility and it's going to be visible. So it's going to be visible. And for the second case, that is horizontal progress bar, we need to make it visible. So set visibility to visibility. Also we need to increase the progress of our horizontal progress bar. So we are going to use the thread model in this case. So let's just keep it thread, new thread, and we need to close this thread and start the thread with the help of this start function, and inside this we need to override the method called run, and we are performing some for operation. So it is going to be int I goes to 0, I less than or equal to 100, and then we are going to sleep here for 1 second each time. So we are going to sleep here for 1 second for each time. So it asks for this try and catch around. Now let us update the status of the progress bar as progress bar horizontal dot set progress by I, and now let us also increase this I by 10 every time. Now let us run our application, and here is our application, and when I click this start horizontal progress bar button, it is going to start the horizontal progress bar, and when I click this start circular progress bar, it is going to start the circular progress bar. Now let us make it invisible when this second button is clicked. So for this, let us go to the Java class, and we simply need to set the visibility of the progress bar circular as invisible. So it is going to be invisible. Now let us run our application once again, and here is our application. So when I click this button, it is going to start the circular progress bar, and when I click this start horizontal progress bar, it is going to dismiss that and going to start this horizontal progress bar. Okay, now let us come to the activity underscore main XML file. As you can see here, we have two progress bar in our XML, and their visibility is just made invisible. But this is going to cause the problem while designing the user interface in our application. So we are going to perform this same functionalities with the help of progress dialog through our Java code in the next part. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next part.